With oil prices hitting all-time lows, we've all been saving at the pump for quite some time now. The question remains, though, how long is that going to last? And, of course, what impacts is this all having? And then we're probably not seeing it just yet. Here with what we need to know, and we need to know so much, is our expert, Shari. Oh, Shari, thanks for coming in.
Sure.
First, start from the beginning. Why are prices so low?
Well, a lot of this has to do with the rest of the world, including the U.S., trying to gain some independence from Middle Eastern oil, restrictions that they had on us with the oil embargoes in the past. And so we have increased our production by 30%, but our consumption has only increased by about 3%. You add to that Saudi Arabia flooding the market within the last year or so in order to push higher producers like us out of the market, the lift of the Iranian oil embargo, and then a couple of months ago, OPEC met to try to talk about reducing their production in order to balance out the pricing, and that conversation failed. So as a result, we have a combination of decreased consumption, largely due to fuel efficiency, and increased production.
I don't think you're going to find a driver out there who's complaining about the lower gas prices, but short and long-term effects, there are some that perhaps we haven't seen quite yet.
Right, and Holly, this is what I find really interesting. First of all, a lot of people are not aware, for example, that when fuel prices go down, the taxes that local governments earn and federal governments earn on those taxes also go down. Those taxes are used to fund all kinds of government projects. So the impact means either those services are going to go down or other taxes are going to go up. Public transportation goes down. When fuel prices go down by 10%, the use of public transportation goes down by 2%. Jobs in heavy oil industry states are cut. Home prices are cut. For example, in Alaska, their budget, about 2/3 of their budget is at risk. Banks lend over $150 billion a year to these companies. Those loans are at risk of default now because the company's revenues are going down, their stock values are going down, and then there are economic impacts on countries all over the world. You have a lot of countries that are really looking for financial help now. Russia is not going to get its way out of this economic crisis because of an increase in fuel price. We even have situations like Libya, where ISIS is finding a niche now because fuel prices are down. They're taking over these oil refineries, and terrorism, those types of instances are going up.
So when you talk about a trickle-down effect,
huge. It's huge. I mean, one of the reasons interest rates are not going up is because of these types of global uncertainties.
So I don't know if I should ask, but our viewers probably would want to know what's next.
Well, that's the good news. I mean, slowly this is going, the pendulum will swing the other way. The thing that we need to be aware of, though, is some experts are predicting that in 5 years we may actually have the reverse situation. So, for example, we know that the sale of SUVs and trucks is hugely up, and dealerships are having a hard time selling those high
big, heavy-duty
fuel
trucks,
efficiency cars. So we need to kind of plan ahead and remember that it's not going to always be the situation.
All right. Shari, thanks so much for joining us today. Glenn, back over to you.